My foot hovered over the threshold. You should always be wary of that liminal world. The middle of the yin and yang. It's in the silence between songs and in dawn and in dusk. The first browning of leaves or opening of buds, the space between two mouths meeting for a kiss, the melting point, the boiling point, and her. Not animal and not human. Please excuse my terrible and accidental poetry. This is just no way to describe her with plain language, for she is too full of a fantastical something. So, let me first set the scene. The whole wood started off so graphite-like, as if it were a pencil sketch, but more heavy and baleful. So I passed this unmarked threshold, and I was taken in some sort of trance to a world of such verdure and life. It wasn't without death, but the death wasn't twisted. Well, it wasn't the results of bullets, anyway. When I exhaled my cigarette smoke, it seemed to morph into a particular shape, sparkling and dissolving into the slushy air. Everything folded towards me. I was nearly knocked off my feet. And then this creature emerged from the lake. She was half crawling on her hands and knees, and blood was dripping down her thighs, if you take my meaning. And all I could think of was finding her clothes. Let me put this jacket on you, please. Please, I'm trying to help you, girl. Are you English? Deutsch? Come here. That is an order from a British captain. Can you not look at me like that? What's wrong with you? This land is under our control now. I need you to come with me. Come here. You need to put this on for your own dignity, girl. Keep quiet. That poor, freakish thing. If only she'd let me pour my pity right into her as I desired. She needed a mother to plait her hair and a husband to give her a home, something to take her from beast to beauty, morphing her into her true form. Oddly, every word that left my mouth I remember entirely, yet I do not remember saying them. Like hypnosis, intoxication or such like, maybe she put a spell on me. Maybe the woods did. Sorry, you're what? 15 years old and you're having a tantrum. I didn't even touch you. Are you, Come with me and I'll keep you safe. I'll protect you and get you tidied up. My men won't lay a finger on you. Just come with me now. I said, don't look at me like that. Proof of humanity's inherent roots in contradiction. Titillating and terrifying, attractive and repulsive, yet she was above us all. I watched her embrace the universe's inevitable chaos, not dressing it up in the frock we call order. We started a goddamn war, for heaven's sake. A battlefield is hardly a place of order. It's just ugly chaos in comparison to this beautiful version of it. Could I take her from a completely natural world to a martial one of yes sir, of uniform, of orders and machinery and infection and smoke? Philosophizing has a history of disappointing me, though. Listen to me. I don't know how long you've been here. I don't know if you're understanding me at all. All I see is a girl, whose arms are so thin I could snap them in half. I see you need help and don't know it. But if you don't come with me now, I'm going to have to carry or drag you away. You need a home, you see. You ought to count yourself lucky that it was me who found you and not another man. I may not have been a knight in shining armour, but I wore my uniform with pride. There was no sword fight nor monster. I dare say the thing she needed saving from was herself. charging towards the German, shooting at you, you felt like a man. With her, however, there was always something you needed to prove. I saw myself in the vortexes of beauty that were her eyes. I saw the man I had to be. Then there was the nose, the lips, the thighs, the hips. The waist is the best, the worst are the breasts. What if I could wipe her clean and try again? Achieve 5 gold stars. Wait, what am I saying? In mud and fumes I had been digging and digging. Fluid filled the space between 2 layers of skin, forming those blisters on the hand that I then held out. I reached out further and further until I touched her neck. Her body crystallized until it was entirely glass. I considered her prettier thus. But I noticed her eyes turn red and enlarged as if they could burst at any moment, and a second later the glass smashed, her skin teared, revealing a body of fur underneath. And this beast bit down on my hand and its jaw locked together. I ought to say that, in my dreamy-like state, irrefutable and objective verity melted away into redundancy. But these were the events as they are imprinted on my memory.